Hi, Stuart Sutton, Agent Finder, where we use artificial intelligence and human expertise, common sense, to identify the very best real estate agents for your specific home. You know, the Summer Olympics are coming up. We always, as a family, are very interested in the Olympics. Some great stories have come out of there. Back in the 80s and 90s, the world's best speed skater was Dan Jansen. In the 88 Olympics, he found out that his sister was dying of leukemia. Even though he competed, he didn't do very well in any of his events, which he should have won. In his next Olympics, he had a very abysmal Olympics again. In 1994, he finally won a gold medal. He had been in so many Olympic events, had falls, had tragedies, had different things happen to him, but he finally won that gold medal. His victory lap was with his daughter Jane, named after his sister. Everyone who knew it was extremely emotional about it, and it was just a very big moment in Olympic history. But keep in mind that he had failed to reach the finals in preliminary rounds, because in the Olympics, whether it's track and field or swimming or skating, there are preliminary rounds. You have to compete and succeed in those to get to the finals. Well, how does that apply to you in real estate, selling or buying a home? Well, I'm about to show you, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about pre-approval versus pre-qualification and set aside some misnomers about that. So bottom line is that when someone is pre-qualified, it's kind of like the preliminary round at the Olympics. Now, you don't watch a lot of those preliminary rounds because they're not very exciting. A lot of those preliminary rounds have people you've never even heard of and don't care about. You only want to watch the ones with the people that you are interested in. Well, in the preliminary round of qualification, it's not that exciting. But the lender does gather information, and based on what they see, they say this person will qualify. But they actually haven't verified that what they're told and what they see is true. So they're basically depending on information provided. That's a pre-qualification. Now you would think, well, I can take that to the bank. No one's going to lie and say I make X amount when I don't, or I have this much in the bank when I don't. Well, there are a lot of variables in addition to the facts. And there are a lot of variables that an underwriter is going to take into consideration regarding a financial big picture. So a pre-qualification is just the start. What you really want, if you're a home seller, is a pre-approval. Now, will you take a pre-qualification? Probably, because not that many buyers are actually pre-approved. Pre-approved means that the lender has actually verified the information. And even better, if they sent it through underwriting and the underwriter has said, yes, we will approve this. All they really need now is information about a house, a survey, an appraisal, and title. So what you have is a cash equivalent buyer. Bottom line for a buyer like this is they are pre-approved and you're in as good a situation as if they had cash. The reason for that is because they've basically removed the financing contingency. And in writing and contract, there is a contingency that they get approved. So a pre-qualified buyer will need to get approved by the lender within a certain number of days. Well, a pre-approved buyer can actually remove that contingency and not even include it in the contract. That makes them a cash equivalent buyer. So I've got another video on how to handle a pre-qualification and what your agent should do. The responsibility to you and to make sure that that buyer has the best chance of being approved if so far they're only pre-qualified. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to put that video up right here. You're going to see the video about pre-qualification and how to handle that. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. Remember, it's your choice, so make it a powerful day. I hope to see you on the next video.